been sponsored by Balt Vodka, premium strawberry vodka of Miami. If you're looking to purchase a bottle, you can visit many different locations in Miami and Broward, and also visit their website at baltvodka.com. You also can reach out to Balt Vodka on IG and Facebook. Drink honorably.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl, Wendy No Williams. 10 p.m. Filta Me Not. The Hub. It's your girl. Your favorite Florida water baby. Yes. My co-host, my lovely co-host, is not here tonight, but y'all, she's here in spirit. But anyhow, we're gonna get right into it tonight. Tonight is our first episode of our business spotlight. So I do business spotlights. If you're interested in your business being in the light, let me know. But our featured business spotlight tonight is Nakia Patrice, also known as Nakia the Icon, and we're gonna get into that later on to the show. Bro, Hot Boyz, y'all took a major L this weekend. And I'm going to save that for the end because this is Zovelli's clip. He doesn't even know I'm playing the clip, but he going to know when he comes in, if he makes it in time. Outside of that, we're going to go ahead and pay some bills because, we do have sponsors, So we're going to do that. Jafest, June 25th. Make sure y'all get your tickets now. Early bird specials for The Gate, Tent Space, and they're supposed to have cabanas and whatever that hell not. But early bird tickets is going on now. Guys, make sure you get your tickets in. This is the lineup for the shows. As far as guests. Yeah, Black Men. Nyla, Black Man, Sassy. She's a Haitian artist, and then y'all get the drift. Y'all see these artists. I do not know them, but I will be in the building to see what they got going on. But anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and pay some bills, and when we come back, I definitely got to shout out Yak. You know what I'm saying? Give him his when it's due. So we're gonna do that when we come back, and then we're gonna do our business corner. And ladies, fellas too, just stay tuned because it's not for me, but it may be for some of y'all.
Ready? We now start. Get ready, day. Set up on start. Meet we on the way. We lining up, ready to charge ahead. Forward is not enough. I want you to jump up. Trample the ground now. We headed to downtown. Girl all on the railing. So much woman are trailing. Follow the big song. Get ready to mash down. All in the stadium. The whole of the kingdom. Come down. Time to show me your waves. Time to get out of line. You're born and ready for pace. Come and wind in the roadway. All in front of the gateway. All in front of the people. Business day. This is the kingdom. Wine and free it up. Wine and free it up. Free it up. Wine and free it up. Wine and free it up. Every beat I did. Free it up. Wine and free it up. Every road is a stage. Free it up. Wine and free it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wine and free it up. Wine and free it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wine and free it up. Wine and free it up. Why, yeah, yeah, yo. Free it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Free it up. Why, yeah, 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 yo. Free it up.
My bad, y'all. I had the curtain closed. I had the curtain closed. Okay. So the first thing I want to get into, I just want to give Yak his shout out. I know this Will Smith and Jada situation. Right now, we're on the leftover part of the shit, like my boy Dre O.D. said earlier on the milk tray. This is leftovers, but shout out to Yak. I definitely agree with Yak. Jada, holla at my boy. Holla at my mans, because clearly you need a real nigga in your life. Because all that shit you got going on, yeah. And I'm going to just leave it there because I'm over it. But what I do want to say, though, those of y'all who's out there comparing that NASCAR fight to the Will and Chris Rock situation, shame on y'all. and that says a lot about y'all because that y'all reaching with that comparison, and that's including my co-host, my not my co-host, but my partner. So y'all reaching, okay? That's totally different. We don't even know who the fuck those drivers were. Them babies at that. They don't even look like they old enough. They 25 or even 26. Those are babies. They're on a track. That was an epic fail. Those who try to compare that and reach that way, that was not it. But my first topic tonight, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to, I came across it. It's really a flyer for show dates. But I do see a lot of people are into it. Me personally, I could not be into it. I would love for my man to know how to do it because if he knows how to do it, then then I would enjoy it better. But it is erotic massages. Okay, y'all, I got things going on. Erotic massages is, hey, how you doing? Why you say Facebook user, girl? What did I just do? I did not try to do that, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Anyways, erotic massages. This is what it is. Okay. Apparently, this guy is on tour. Okay, and he will be coming to a city near y'all because he damn sure ain't coming to Florida. But Florida, y'all go to Georgia so much that it's like across the street. So if y'all want to catch him, April 8th and April 9th. But it's the massages for me, my guys. Like, is this a clearly this is not for married couples, right? Or people in a relationship. Like, what women are actually going to get this? And I'm not saying it to be like, oh my God. I'm saying it to be like, oh my God. Because for me, I get a massage like that. It don't stop at the massage. We gotta finish. So that's why I would need my husband to know how to do it. But this is basically porn, right? Or no, soft porn? Is it just me? Make me understand because when you go to the Korean parlors and you get a massage, y'all know what you know what I'm saying? So this one here, like you're put in different positions as if you're having sex. You're being massaged as if you're having sex, and you don't have sex. So it got to be for single people only, right? And ladies, where are the ladies at with these type of massages? Where's the ladies that give the, you know, wait, I'm sure there's one. There's no way it's gonna be a male doing erotic massages. A erotic masseuse, let's do that. An erotic masseuse, and there's no female. So I know there is. But my question for the night, and that's for both male and female, y'all don't hesitate, don't be shy. Just leave your comments and your opinions in the comment box at the bottom of your phones or iPads or whatever you're watching this on. YouTube. Married couples, is this something you would do? Yes or no, and why? And single couples, single people, is this something that you would do? And when I say single, let's say you had a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or however, whatever, you're dating a horse. Would you okay your partner to go get a massage like that, whether it was the opposite sex or not? That's my question. For me, it's a no. I would not have my husband go get a massage. I would not go get it. We both would not do it at the same time. He would either have to learn, and if I want to do it for him, I would learn, and then we go from there. Because something as sensual and personal and as that, you gonna want to fuck afterwards. There's no way. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Okay. But with that being said, though, if you're into it, listen. He's coming. These are the dates that he'll be. GA NC Tenant. Well, he ain't coming to Florida, but Florida, y'all know y'all hop skip the GA like it's across the street. So here's the dates. If y'all want to go and check him out, maybe you want to give it to a bestie for Mother's Day. Who knows? Anyhow, but my this business corner, my first episode of the business corner, my featured business is Nakia the Icon. If you follow, go on IG is Nakia the Icon. On Facebook is Nakia Patrice. She is a teacher. She's an author. She's also a mother, a daughter, and a realtor. I mean, this girl wears many, many, many hats, and she's also my church sister, and or not church that we go to. But I've always wanted to sit down with her, so I got the opportunity to sit down with her 2 weeks ago. And y'all just take a listen to what she has to say and what she does. And she is definitely inbox open for business. Okay. So we're gonna hit some commercial, pay some bills. After we come back, it's gonna be our business spotlight with Nakia Patrice.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right.
Has been sponsored by Vault Vodka, premium strawberry vodka of Miami. If you're looking to purchase a bottle, you can visit many different locations in Miami and Broward, and also visit their website at vaultvodka.com. You also can reach out to Vault Vodka on IG and Facebook. Drink honorably. All right, welcome guys. You already know what it is. It's your girl Wendy No Williams of the Hub, and today we are in our business corner, and we are showcasing and highlighting my friend, my sister in Christ, Nakia the Icon. Okay, so make sure when you say Nakia, you don't forget the icon. Okay, we are currently in Fort Lauderdale, correct?
Yes.
We are at AGS. And we have a lot we're gonna talk about with her within this 15 to 20 minutes. Because when I say the icon fits, the icon fits. So we're gonna start off with you introducing yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Nakia Samuel, aka Nakia the Icon. What do you want to know?
Who is Nakia?
Nakia is a girl from Pompano that has pretty much built herself against all odds and found her way to the things that she wants to do, and is one that will do whatever it takes to accomplish her goals.
Okay. I met Nakia, the Icon, church. We go to the same church, and I don't know, we gravitated to each other, besides the fact that I was put on the first bench as the secretary of the church, so we had no option. But outside of that,
Have you been a PK?
Okay. Outside of that, yeah, she is a PK child as well. Okay, so Temple of God Church of God in Christ in Deerfield Beach, Florida. But yeah, outside of that, we click, and I like her vibe, and I've told you plenty of time, I do look up to you, especially when it comes to your business aspects and other stuff, but we ain't gonna talk about the other stuff. But yeah, but business wise, I do look up to you because you have a lot going on. First, I want to know where do you get that? I know your mom and I know your dad, but where do you get the need to accomplish so much? And because you have a lot on your plate.
Okay.
So
well, I'm blessed to have two dads. I have my biological dad, who is one that always instilled in my brother and I to be able to do multiple things and don't settle for what people tell you you're able to do. So he's always put that drive and that dedication in us growing up, as from education to business to finances to all those different things. So really a lot of that credit goes to my biological dad with that aspect. And then the maintaining and being humble comes from my stepdad, my pastor dad, comes from him, and that maintaining that humility and putting God first and so forth. And then my mom just that strong mother figure, that single mother until she met my stepdad. But her being that strong woman and always going after whatever it took to make sure that me and my brother were okay. So I have that, benefit of having 3 parents that were supportive in my upbringing.
Okay. Now, I know you said you're from Pompano Beach, born and raised in Pompano?
Yes.
Okay, born and raised in Pompano. And like I said, I met Nakia through church and got the chance to meet her lovely and beautiful daughter. You want to let the people know about your daughter?
My daughter, Kiana. I had Kiana when I was 21. And then Kiana was born with hydrocephalus and holoprosencephaly. But hydrocephalus is basically the enlarged head, water in the brain. And so it led to her having cerebral palsy. So she was in a wheelchair all of her life. But she passed away in 2016.
Okay, so the reason why I had her bring up her daughter, because one of her many hats that she wears is Nakia the Icon is an author. And the book that you guys see here, Big Beautiful Puffy Ponytail, is not only inspired by her daughter, but also her nieces.
Yes.
So just give us a little background on how you came about on, because she said she was going to do a book. Okay, and the book was supposed to be by her. You feel me? I'm sure that's probably creeping around the corner, but the book was supposed to be by her, and all of a sudden, pow, I'm doing a children's book. So how did that come about?
Well, the children's book, actually this idea I tried to give away. I came up with the idea. I tried to give it away to someone else. So I was like, this should be a good book. And then ultimately I sat on it for like a year and a half. And the idea came from not only like thinking about my daughter and her being wheelchair bound and not being able to do a lot of things that little girls are able to do, but it also came from me watching my nieces, and seeing their interaction, especially my oldest niece, how she loves to do her hair. So those things all together helped me come up with the idea for Big Beautiful Puffy Ponytail, which is also the first book of the Kiana's Adventures series, children's book series that I'm going to be publishing, which another book will be coming out this summer.
And her book will be coming out a summer. We just don't know which summer. Okay. So, and those of you who are interested, if anyone's interested in the book, whether for niece, daughter, or a gift, or just to support the future foundation, because there is a foundation in the work, where can they grab your book? Where's your book selling at right now?
The book is selling on my website, www.nakiatheicon.com. It's also being sold on lulu.com and amazon.com.
Now, how easy, which we know it wasn't, or how difficult is it to become an author?
Becoming an author, I tell people that becoming an author started from me being a kid and me writing all the time and coming with ideas and having an imagination. But the getting to the actual publishing phase, you just have to be dedicated to it. I ran into a lot of roadblocks trying to get the book published. It's from illustrators, finding illustrators, and actually getting it to publication and to print. But I created a team. I created my team of people. So now I have an illustrator on my team. I have a graphic designer on my team. I have my publication team. So getting it to publication is taking all the necessary steps. Google was my best friend. I will tell anybody I'm the Google queen. I will Google anything. But my Google was my go-to. I couldn't find out something, I figured it out. But I am self-published. So when you're self-published, you definitely have to go ahead and you have to push and market your book yourself. If you get a publisher, then that's a different story. But when you're self-published, the thing is, once you get it to publication, it's pushing it out there so people can purchase the book.
All right, so when you see these people on Facebook, guys, because we like to take Facebook as like law, it's not easy, and there is a difference just being self-published and also have publication. So what's your handles? I don't think I got your handles. What's your Facebook and what's your IG?
Facebook is Nakia Samuel or Nakia Patrice. Both, it'll come up either way. And my IG is Nakia the Icon.
Now, the reason why I asked her to drop those, we're going to drop it again before we end, is because she does do consulting. Her consulting ain't free, but she does help consult in anything business, okay? So, we go again. The book is Big, Beautiful, Puffy Ponytail, and we will let you know again at the end of the show where you can find it, and it'll also be on, I'll have the information for you guys as well. So, we're going to go from that to, so when your beautiful daughter passed, it was a moment in where funerals was not your thing at all.
Not at all.
Her stepdad, I call him dad, her dad, okay? She does have a biological father, but the dynamic that I know, like you would not know, because I did not know. But it didn't matter who invited her, even the pastor. If she ain't going, she ain't going. And she really wasn't feeling the funeral and going, especially going through your grieving process, which I'm pretty sure you're probably still grieving, just different levels of it now. But this girl turned around talking about she working at the funeral home. Now, how does that even happen? How do you go from I cannot do funerals right now to I'm working at the funeral home?
Well, okay, so basically my one of my friends, so she ended up becoming my best friend. But my best friend and her husband, they own a funeral home, a Good Shepherd's funeral home in Fort Lauderdale. So that's how basically I ended up getting involved in it, going to the funeral home all the time and just being there and helping them with things behind the scenes. It pretty much just dropped me into the funeral industry. And it actually, I say it was really beneficial for my healing as far as my process of my grief. Mm-hmm. It's actually been very beneficial because I won't say that it's numbed, but it's made me more comfortable with the idea of death and understanding that we have to go that way. Everyone has to go that way. So that's what's made me more comfortable with it.
Okay. And what exactly is your role in the funeral home? And also, can they contact you, and what are they contacting you for as far as services? Okay,
well, as far as the funeral home, I'm more on the side of the multi-purpose center, the Good Shepherd's multi-purpose center. So, which is where we are. This space is the repast space for the funeral home, but we also have parties, events, and so forth. This is where I tapped in and invested financially into the multi-purpose center, becoming their business partner. So this is the area that I do as far as when it comes to the funerals. I make sure that the repasts are set up and so forth for the families that want to have a repast space. But as I said, we also host parties, baby showers, weddings, and so forth here at the multi-purpose center. And that's where you contact me and I set that up for you.
Right. So that was my next thing, but she kind of segued into that. So on the funeral home side, which is the Good Shepherd.
A Good Shepherd's funeral.
A Good Shepherd's funeral. A Good Shepherd funeral. And they got your 2020 cards and they got your throwback cards. Okay, y'all. So we're going to try to get to a little bit of everything so you guys can see what it is.
Good Shepherd's funeral home, my business partners, Dwayne Shepherd and Victoria Shepherd. They own the funeral home.
Okay. And here, like she stated, we are in the event center part, and like she stated, you do the repast. Of course, it's done here, but it's a we call it multi-purpose center because it's used for multiple purposes. Okay, but it's primarily event center. What if someone wanted to get in contact with you to be able to book this, and it's from, because she goes to church, y'all, and Good Shepherd. So any event.
Yes, any type of event. I don't do ticketed events. That's the only thing I don't do.
Okay, so if you're trying to make money, basically,
yes, because that's when they blast it and you end up with 1,000 people trying to get into a place that holds 100 people.
Okay, so we ain't, trying to make a profit. We ain't doing no one night onlys and things like that here. But you want to do a birthday, a congratulations, a baby shower, quinceañera, is that what it is? That part, all of that. Or you want to, once you consulted her about being an author, want to do your, big reveal, you can do it here.
Ready? We now start. Get ready, day. Set a bong start. Meet we on the way. We lining up, ready to charge ahead. Forward is not enough. I want you to jump up. Trample the ground now. We headed to downtown. Girl, all on the railing. freedom. Wine and free it up, wine and free it up, free it up. Wine and free it up, wine and free it up. Every green and age, free it up. Wine and free it up. Every road is a stage, free it up. Wine and free it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wine and free it up. Wine and free it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wine and free it up. Wine and free it up. Why, yeah, yeah, yo. Free it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Free it up. Why, yeah, 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 yo.
We do it here. So with everything that Nakia Samuel has going on, what is Nakia Samuel's personal life? Do you have a love life?
Oh gosh, love life, non-existent.
Wait. You know what? Let's pause. Let me bring it back a little bit. Is Nakia Samuel open to dating at this time? You know what I'm saying? If somebody was watching and like, ooh, businesswoman on her thing, she got it going on, and she thick. Like, I get at her. So what do they do? Or is that even an option? Is that avenue or door even open right now?
Nakia is open to it, but I'm gonna say like my sister, you gotta come correct. The kid is open to it, but right now there's no love interest. Phone is Sahara dry. But
That's right.
But I'm open to dating, but I'm not wasting my time.
And if you was open today, what would you look for? Because me as your church sister, and you know, we talk in and out of church, and like I said, I do look up to her only because, and it's not just with the business aspect, just the fact that you set your standard, even though we had to talk about bringing it down just a midge. But she set in what she wants, but at the same time she provides what she wants for herself. You know, so when somebody approaches you, and I always say that, ladies, this is how you carry yourself. You feel what I'm saying? If you carry yourself like McDonald's, you're gonna get McDonald's. But if you carry yourself like Five Guys, and we're just using burgers, Five Guys, because they're very expensive, then you get that. You got, you know what I'm saying, Dunkin' Donuts, you got Starbucks. And what type of guy, if you know,
you got great value, you got Publix.
Then if you want that top tier, you go Whole Foods. Now you be talking.
Yes.
But what would you look for? 3 characteristics in a guy if there was like, oh, do I have a chance?
If they have a chance, 1, loyalty, responsibility, and you gotta be about your hustle. Because I can't be about my hustle and then you not about yours, and then you expecting me to carry us. That's not gonna happen.
Loyalty meaning no lies.
No lies.
What was the second one?
Responsible.
Responsible mean, listen, if you got kids, make sure you got them in line. The baby mamas have them in line. You know what I'm saying?
Everything. Take care of them.
All of that.
Yes.
All of that. And the third one is?
Be about your hustle.
Come with money. It ain't all about money, but don't come leeching. Don't come like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see the level she's setting. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, you got to kind of be close to that. Looking to elevate. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes. You got to be, like, even when I say, like, about your hustle, I'm not saying you got to have, like, money you got to have, like, 1,000 millions or whatever in the bank, 100,000 million in the bank. What I'm saying is, I'm not dating anybody's potential. So I'm not dating what you have the potential to be. I have to be willing to accept you where you are. But if I know you're about your hustle and you actually grinding, then we can grind together.
Right.
Because I'm going to push you regardless. And if you don't want to be pushed, then you don't want nobody like me.
Basically, you could be where you at, depending where you at is at.
Yeah.
But with the mindset of wanting more. You know what I'm saying? You're not just, I'm okay here. We don't want nobody content. You know what I'm saying? This is not a content world. The sky is the limit. We don't even know what we can actually do till we get there and do it. But okay, so love life, she's open. She don't need it, but she's open. You already heard what the requirements are. We're working here at AGS, which is a multi-purpose event center. If you need any type of booking for parties, quinceañeras, whatever it may be, no ticketed events. Do you do like pop-up shops and things like that here?
Yes, pop-up shops as well.
So pop-up shop, business, networking, any type of networking, you can contact Nakia. You got, unfortunately, if you got to lay somebody to rest, she could help take care of that, facilitate that, and direct you to the right direction. And also, don't forget about her book, big, beautiful, puffy ponytail, okay? And we're gonna give you the information for that as well. Now, before we really end this, you know, what other? Okay, actually, let me bring it back. What you do now, is how much of a inspiration is your daughter in everything that you do right now, in everything that?
Wow. Okay. With my daughter, she being an inspiration, it's me. Everything that I do is in an aim to help people, to help them elevate, to put a smile on their face. My daughter, she always had a smile on her face. She always had a smile on her face, and the goal is to put that same smile and that same peace in people's lives that she brought. So if you're me doing the book, it's to show the joy that she had, and to have little girls embrace their own beauty and embrace those relationships that they have as far as with their siblings. Having the event space, it brings joy to people to be able to celebrate life's precious moments. And then on top of that, helping people with their businesses, that helps them grow, that helps them elevate. I do motivational Mondays on my social media platforms, and I do that to bring something into someone else's life to motivate them, because they may not be feeling their best this week. But if that one video can help them go and keep going, then I've helped someone and I put a smile on their face. And I'm also a realtor.
So clearly she wants to do the interview by herself. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was going to go to Motivational Monday and let you know why she's definitely an icon, because she over here selling houses too. But, you know, if you want to do the interview on your own, you can. You know? But like she said, you know, I was going to let you guys know that y'all can catch her every Monday. And she's going to give you her handles again every Monday on IG and on Facebook. She does Motivational Mondays. It's not a long, it's nice, quick, and it's to the point, and you will get the point. But we're going to end with her being a realtor because, you know, again, it's Nakia the icon, which fits her because she has so much that she does. And this is probably not where it stops. But give us how and why did you go into real estate?
Well, going into real estate was, okay, when I first bought my home, I realized that the process was not as tedious as people made it to be. I saved my income taxes for 2 years, and I stopped eating out, and I saved my money in order to buy my house, and I bought my house at the age of 24. So, but in that aspect, I see that there are so many people in our community that they are moving from pillar to post because they don't have the desire or the willpower to save in order to get themselves a stable home. So I know that being a realtor and getting people into their dream home or into a home creates stability for their family, creates empowerment for their family, and also builds generational wealth. That ultimately, as I said, goes back to me wanting to put people in the best position to put a smile on their face and give them hope and make them happy and actually help them move to their process. I look at real estate as not just a financial gain, I look at it as a service to my community.
Now, top 3 things that a home buyer needs to know that they may not know, because you're actually not. I have another friend who does real estate as well, and I kid you not, if not, well, it couldn't have been today because today we're all about Will and Jada. But I think a couple of days ago, she posted same thing, like what you guys are seeing. Don't concentrate so much on the keys in the welcome that you see that people posting. Buying a home is not that easy. So if you was to give 3 major keys to buying a home that people need to start doing now, or keep in mind this is necessary to go the next step, what would it be?
I would say, number 1, save. Your income tax, you don't need to go and buy Gucci. Because when Keisha Kayor buy Gucci, she go back on and sell it. So then she only wear it one time, and she has a whole website where she sells all the stuff. Y'all know that, right? Okay. But saving, creating a savings plan. That's like the number 1 thing for me. You don't have to eat out every weekend. Go grocery shopping, cook, save. The next thing, make sure you maintain stable employment. You having stable employment is what they're going to look at. Making sure that you have a job that you're going to maintain for long term. And your credit. people don't understand how important it is to have good credit. No, your credit does not have to be a 700 to buy a house. The minimum credit score is a 580. But you don't want to have so much debt on your credit that it outweighs your debt to income ratio, meaning how much you pay out every month is outweighing what you're bringing in. So those are my key things: making sure you save, you have steady income, and your credit is on point.
And when it comes to the steady income, for our self-employed people, because I know for when you work for an employer, they go 2 years back, right? Mm-hmm. You have to have a job minimum 2 years. Mm-hmm. But being self-employed, it goes back further.
Well, actually, there are different programs. There's actually a 12-month 12-month bank statement program. So as long as you show the consistent deposits over 12 months, that's an opportunity for you to be able to purchase. You making those deposits into your account. You pull your bank statements, they're able to calculate what your annual income is, and then we give you an approval based on what your annual income is.
And sis, they ain't talking about 150 deposit here and 200 here.
Exactly.
We're talking about like deposit because you have a business and it's coming
your
in.
Consistent deposits. If you're doing hair, you're making those deposits into your account. Not getting them cash out. They're going into your account. So making those consistent deposits. I know many people, they do lashes and so forth. Like people that have legitimate businesses. They're making their deposits, and then they're using those deposits to now catapult them into home ownership.
Okay, so you guys, 3 major things, okay? Steady job, steady income, 2+ years, savings, and also your credit, okay? So be mindful of your credit, because we never thought it would be that important, but now you see how it's important, okay? And where do you service? Do you service just Broward County, South Florida, if someone was interested to get your service for?
I service Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Port of St. Lucie, because I have a lot of people that are trying to move to Port of St. Lucie. So all those areas. And I actually have connections in Orlando, so I can service you in Orlando as well.
Okay, so she got y'all together for South Florida, okay, guys? And do you work up under a realtor, or are you on your own?
No,
or
I work up under a broker. My broker is Combsville Realty Group, where my broker is Emmett Combs.
Okay, so guys, I mean, the icon is an icon for a reason. You know what I'm saying? She's an author. She also is a realtor. She's also, you might as well say, event planner, and she decorates too. You know what I'm saying? She decorates too, but we ain't gonna put that out there because she was supposed to do that. But that might be in the coming, because it's an icon. You feel what I'm saying? So that might be coming too. But she decorates as well, y'all. So we still in March. So we still got the Women's Month. You know what I'm saying? So if you was to leave, not if you was, encourage a Black young lady or a woman who is trying to start a business or already has not even just a business. If you was to leave a word to encourage our sisters, you know what I'm saying, as far as what they can and cannot do or can accomplish when it comes to business, what would you tell them?
I feel like the sky is the limit when it comes to us, especially us Black women. We have to stand up against so many obstacles until we can knock them out. All we have to do is just keep going and keep pushing ourselves. We beat ourselves up a lot, and in us beating ourselves up, we forget at the moment, we're still going and we're still pushing ourselves. So I will tell any young woman, keep going. You have a dream, map it out, write it out, make it plain. I keep a journal where I write out all of my ideas. It's on my bedside. And every time I have an idea, I wake up out of a dream with an idea and I write it down. But I write it down so that I can come back to it and I can figure out how I'm going to attain that goal. So I tell women, keep going no matter how hard it gets. The failure is when you stop. Obstacles, you stumble, keep going.
I like that. Failure, obstacles are not failures. And if something fails, it's really not a failure. You just got to figure out what to take out, what to put in to maybe bring it back to life. And you also write it down, make it plain. So that was my segue. She gave me another one. So, before we leave, where is God in everything that you do? Because you are a PK child. We're go to church together. And also, actually, what I wanted to ask you too is, you say you write everything down, but you also say to write yourself a letter.
Yes.
Write yourself a letter.
About a year ago, I wrote myself a letter. I saw some things like in my life that I didn't like, and so I kind of figure out how I wanted to alleviate those things. And so, as a reminder, I wrote myself a letter. So that letter sits on my nightstand, and it has to do with me business-wise, personally, and just making sure that I'm okay mentally, physically, emotionally. I wrote myself a letter, and I pick that letter up and I read it to myself anytime I'm feeling down, or if I need to pick me up, or if I need to encourage myself. But I wrote myself that letter and I pick it up and just read it to myself again.
And when you say you wrote yourself, so what are you telling self? Like, what is you telling? Just an example, so they can have an idea. Like, okay, I want to write myself, but what am I writing to myself?
Like I said, my goal is to make sure that I'm okay mentally, physically, emotionally. So, when it comes to me being focused on career goals, so I made sure to tell myself that it's not always going to be easy, but I have to keep doing it. When it comes to relationship wise, Boaz will come. Leave all these knuckleheads alone. And then like, and looking at as far as like me being okay, as far as being grieving with my daughter, she's in a better place. It's okay to miss her sometimes, but we keep pushing because we can't stay in that place.
All right, so guys, that was a little nugget for you ladies, and guys, you're welcome to it too. You know, write yourself a letter and revisit it and see how much your growth is, whether it be in relationship, business, or just even yourself. Maybe it's something you need to write and tell yourself that you need to fix, or whatever the case may be, or improve. But definitely, I thought that was really good, and we got that at our women's night at our church. And like I said, lastly, God. Where do we place God in all of the things that you have going on? How does God fit in Nakia the icon?
God is in everything that I do, even down to every fiber of me that wants to just help others. I talk to God in the car. Like most of the time, I don't listen to the radio in the car. Most of the time, I'm having conversations with God going to my destinations. I'm making sure and asking him to guide me in the things that I'm doing, because I know that as long as I put him first, everything that I do will prosper. But I know that I have to make sure that my relationship with him is strong and tight, so that way I have my conversations to make sure that every decision I make is aligned with his purpose for my life.
So y'all put God first. If you don't have him, it just starts with a simple conversation, you know. And then, you know, you can always visit us at Temple of God, Church of God in Christ, in Deerfield. But yeah, so I want to thank Nakia, for allowing me to do the interview and come into your workspace and your iconicness, and I definitely want to say, congratulations. Oh yeah, she's a realtor. Congratulations. Okay, on everything that you accomplished, and like I said, on some for real G type stuff. Like I really do watch what you do, and mind you, I'm older than her. So never think that somebody that you look up to has to be older. They could be younger. You just gotta align yourself and have the right people in your circle, or at least in your space. Because negativity rubs off just like positivity rubs off. So I just want to say congratulations on everything that you do. Many more success on your next book, your volume, and even her personal biography that she's going to write, her interior decorating company that she's going to create, the extension of
AGS Multipurpose Center.
Hey, it might be the Icon Multipurpose Center. Who knows? Might be a sister to it. But before we leave, I want you to leave the Filter Fams with a last word, and also drop your handles for them, whether it's about the book, whether it's about real estate, whether it's about just assisting with consulting as far as business wise. Where can they find you? Last word first, please.
Last word. My favorite quote is, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude, by Dr. Maya Angelou. So if you don't like something in you or in your life, change it. Make it better. If you can't change it, change the way you think of it. You can find me, Nakia the Icon, on Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook.
Please spell it for my Ebonics brothers and sisters.
Okay. Nakia, Instagram, Nakia the Icon. That's Nakia, the THE, Icon, AIKAN. And on Facebook, it's Nakia Patrice or Nakia Samuel. Either one will come up when you search. And I'm on TikTok too, Nakia the Icon.
And the book again, where can we purchase the book?
Big Beautiful Puppy Ponytail is available on my website, www.nakiatheicon.com. It's also available on lulu.com and amazon.com. It's also an ebook on the Amazon Kindle.
I'm just showing y'all the illustrations, you know what I'm saying? How very pretty it is, you know, and her beautiful daughter is on the back.
Thank you.
But again, I do want to thank you very much and thank, shepherds, appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I want to thank you very much for your time this afternoon and allowing us to come. And I know we'll probably be back when she gets the, who knows? Who knows? She might buy a whole side of Broward County and housing for everybody. I don't know. But I really appreciate you and thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
And y'all already know it's me, your girl Wendy No Williams. And y'all catch Filta Me Not every Monday night, 10 p.m. on the Hub, which is THE space HUBB on YouTube. And also on Facebook, it is the Hub 20. And IG is the Hub 20. Oh, and don't forget
we now start, get ready day. Set a bong start, meet we on the way. We lining up, ready to charge ahead. Forward is not enough, I want you to jump up. Trample the ground now, we headed to downtown. Girl all on the railing, so much woman are trailing. Follow the big song, get ready to mash down. All in the stadium, the whole of the kingdom. Come down, time to show me your waves. Time to get out of line, you're born and ready for pace. Come and wind in the roadway. All in front of the gateway, all in front of the people, business way. This is the kingdom. Wine and free it up, wine and free it up, free it up, wine and free it up, wine and free it up. Every beat I need, free it up, wine and free it up. Every road is a stage, free it up, wine and free it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wine and free it up, wine and free it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wine and free it up, wine and free it up. Why, yeah, yeah, yo. Free it up, yeah, 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 yeah. Free it up, why, yeah, 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 yo. Free it up.
show has been sponsored by Vault Vodka, premium strawberry vodka of Miami. If you're looking to purchase a bottle, you can visit many different locations in Miami and Broward, and also visit their website at vaultvodka.com. You also can reach out to Vault Vodka on IG and Facebook. Drink honorably. Vault Vodka is also available at Total Wine & More from the bottom all the way to the top and across to the Panhandle in Florida. So in your local Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County liquor stores, okay? So make sure y'all, make sure y'all go ahead and get into it. Strawberry flavored vodka, 80% proof, 40% alcohol. It is it by itself, but you can definitely make a wide range of mixed drinks. Thank you again, Nakia Patrice, aka Nakia Samuel, aka Nakia the Icon. She's definitely available for business consultations, guys, and the multi-purpose center is located on Oakland Park. I'm lying, Sunrise. It's Sunrise, off of Sunrise. It is definitely available for everything except for ticketed events. But I want to thank her again for being our first, not our last, business spotlight. In 2 weeks for our business spotlight, we're going to have Judas Justice. He has his own clothing apparel line. He is out of Deerfield Beach, Florida. If you want to take a look at his line, he is on IG under Judas Justice. That's JAJUSJUSTICE. Okay. And then you can also go to judasjusticeapparel.com to shop. All right. But he will be here in 2 weeks. Monday, he will be our next business spotlight. And yeah, that was that. You know. And I'm finna close, y'all, the show. We're gonna close the show out tonight. I thought the dog was gonna be here in time so he could kind of shed some light and explain what the fudge sickle is going on, but he's not. Guys, now this was this weekend, so I don't know if he was just hanging out really hard. Maybe you went to the old school reunion, and from the old school reunion, you just say, I'm just gonna take off and go. I'm not gonna say the name of the club. In Palm Beach County, downtown. But I'm not gonna say that, and it's not loft. It's not loft. Okay, so y'all go ahead and get and kill that. But it's not loft. But guys, check your drawers before you go out. Check your drawers if you plan on having your pants hanging underneath your ass. That's one. But on this day, yesterday, this time yesterday, Hot Boyz, y'all took a L. Okay, y'all down by, hold on. Cause y'all came up, I think a little over 77 with Rob and Tiger, but y'all just went down 100,000. Let me calculate that while I play it again. This is unacceptable, guys. This is unacceptable. You either had your drawers on for some days or you're doing extracurricular activities and you did not wipe. Don't just wipe the front, wipe the back, and then check your drawers. That's ridiculous. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. It makes no sense at all. But y'all is down 150,000 points. Y'all just went up a little over 70 last week with Tiger and Rob, but then y'all just lost all of that and then some with this bullshit. So holla at your mans them. Listen, us females, when we go out, we make sure we good and we check our friends to make sure we're our friends. But some of y'all ladies, y'all be having females out that be looking a hot mess. So clearly she's not your friend. Not sure why you got her around you, but anyhow. But y'all, my mans, like check yourself, check your ass, check your drawers. Last but not least, I know you guys have seen these people around town. Have here with okay, let me play the game. They panhandle from Palm Beach to Boca to even Broward County. But as you can see, a viewer chill, post, watch because she was only out by herself. Instead of holding the sign, she put the sign down and had the buggy with her baby. But guess where the hubby was? In the back of Walmart, parked. Okay. I'm not saying don't give, because when you give, it don't matter who you give it to. Your intentions is just to help. What they do with it is. Listen, I don't know what kind of woo just happened there or what he or she did, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night because while I'm trying to tell y'all some stuff, Somebody did some stuff. Let me stop playing. Anyhow, but yeah, so y'all be mindful of these people. They up and but yeah, so y'all already know. Guys, more. Okay? You Hot Boyz, you guys are down by 150 spikes. Okay? You're down. That's disgusting. It's horrible. Nakia the Icon. Make sure y'all check her out on IG. Nakia Patrice on Facebook. Also at AGS All Purpose Multi-Purpose Center on IG as well. And she does business consulting. So if you have need of how to start up a business, um, what is needed, she's also a realtor. If you're looking to buy a home, purchase a home, or get ready to get into the home buying business, um, it could be a business too. But hey, home buying, she can definitely assist you as well. So y'all make sure y'all check out my sister. The video is up on YouTube as well. If you or somebody you know is interested in spotlighting their business through the hub, just go ahead and get in our DM, or you can contact us at thehub20.com, which is the website. Our next business spotlight will be not this Monday, next Monday, and our spotlight business is Judas, Judas, Justice, Justice on IG, and it's JudasJusticeApparel.com to shop. Okay? Definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for talking. Thank you for loving. You can't help but do that. But tune in again next week, Monday, 10 p.m. here on the hub. It's Filta Me Not. My co-host should be back by then. She's being a mother. Mother duties always come first. But to you and your son. And tomorrow night, make sure y'all come back for Shay and Positive Vibe for Kick Back with Sports at 9 o'clock. And then Thursday, we right back at it again for Kickback Thursday. It's just the vibe. Okay? And y'all make sure y'all catch me Saturday 6 to 10 on a great FM down South Miami. You can either get the app or listen to it online. #1 online station down in Miami. TheGreatFM.com, 6 to 10 p.m. for the weekend wrap up. Ciao.
We now start, get ready day. Set a bong start, meet we on the way. We lining up, ready to charge ahead. Forward is not enough, I want you to jump up. Trample the ground now, we headed to downtown. Girl all on the